Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, X Jas. This is session 109. Today's session is sponsored by 1212. We're officially saying goodbye to Damaged Hair forever. Richard, what is going on with you? What's going on with the whole outfit, the glasses? What's happening?
Nah, man, I got beat up by my girl last night, man. So you know what we talking about today.
What we talking about?
We talking about domestic violence, man.
Domestic violence?
Yeah, I can't keep going through this shit.
Keep the glasses on.
I ain't getting my ass whooped. What's wrong with you?
Oh, because you never know what you.
No, man.
You got a smart ass mouth.
No, I just feel like we touched on a lot of serious situations, but it's nothing by far more serious than domestic violence. You know, it's not a joke.
It's not.
It's a serious thing that's going on all across the world. So don't take the podcast as us making fun of any domestic violence incidents. Yeah. I tell people all the time, viewer discretion is advised. Yes. I'm only speaking on my experiences or the stories that I have heard. This is not us joking about any domestic violence. So don't take one part of the video and try to post it and make it seem like somebody's making fun of it, because we're not. We're gonna give y'all the game, and we're gonna make it interesting and fun to listen to. Right, Jay?
It sure is.
Good. Because I'm telling you right now.
What you telling me?
A lot of these domestic violence claims wouldn't be so high if they was using 1212. Because you gotta understand, the smell of stinky hair and dandruff dripping off of somebody, it forces them to get aggressive. No, this is serious.
So that's serious.
Yeah, so you gotta make sure that you clean your hair with the right product so you're not making your spouse mad.
Okay.
How would you feel you go reach for a hug, dandruff getting in your mouth?
Yeah, that's disgusting. I might want to punch on you.
Exactly. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta make sure that we're using 1212 for all that, and it's black owned.
We need the black owned.
All vegan.
No extra.
And if you're using 1212, you got to start changing your diet too. We're not gonna eat fried chicken and then wash your hair with 1212. It's not giving.
That don't go right.
Yeah, it don't go right.
I'm tired of these.
Yeah, you can't have vegan products and then eating pork, and it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
To get that full growth and that real full look, you got to go vegan with it. You know what I mean? But anyway,
I'm ready.
You ever been in a domestic violence?
Yeah.
I know somebody was beating you the fuck up.
You look like you just
because it looked like you just be asking to get.
You're just always in my business.
All right. Anyway, so when I say was you in a domestic violence, entanglement, do you feel as though the things that occurred in the relationship was partly your fault, or you feel like it was somebody else just dealing with their own demons?
Oh, it was definitely somebody else dealing with their own demons.
Dealing with their own demons. Okay.
Because I wasn't in no entanglement when that happened. I was a kid. Not a kid. I mean, I was 17. Yeah, that was pretty young.
You was in a domestic at 17. That's young. You gotta explain that.
I was 17, but he was a little older. I think he had to be about 18, because he was already he was a little older. He had to be 18, 19, because he was already like a whole store manager of a store. So he had to be a little older.
Okay, so what happened?
He was nice. This is funny. People that is into domestic violence, you ever notice that they nice? Like they start off nice?
They start off nice? I feel like you got to disguise it.
You got to describe it. You got to describe the whatever. If you're a little crazy, you can't be coming in punching on nobody. So he was such a charmer because he had his shit together to be young.
But how long did the charm last? Like, was the charm like 2 weeks, a month? Once you start liking them, it changed? Like what,
The charm had to be like a month or two.
That's it?
But I feel like you can't hide crazy too long. I don't care what nobody say. Whatever you do, you want to show your true self after a while.
So did you fuck him?
Yeah, we were having sex.
I'm saying, but like before the month, like during that month,
I really don't. I don't remember because I was young and I couldn't like go out and stay out, so I wasn't like
I
wasn't doing all of that stuff.
So where I'm getting at was, did the craziness come out after sex or before sex?
No, I think he was already crazy. That was before me.
Before you? Yeah. Okay, so the last bit.
But it made it more of a control thing, because now if he felt like I was his.
Okay, perfect.
So he would do stuff like he would give me everything. Like he would just be like, because he was a store.
STDs and all that?
No. What
You said he would just give me everything.
I meant items, because he was store manager, so I had like all of the newest shit. Like
you said store manager like he owned it. He was a store manager at 18. Okay.
I was getting the items.
You right.
Anyway, so I had everything, and to be young, if you working, because I had a job, but to be young to you is like, oh, this is it. You don't know no better.
In fact,
like if you in school and you whatever grade you in, everybody's wearing the latest shit. So it's like, all right, my boyfriend,
Got you. Okay.
So of course it was like, all right, like he's cool, taking care of me, making sure I'm cool. And then that shit just switched. It was like, you're not picking up your phone.
So what was the first sign? When he called you, you ain't answer?
You know what? See, I always had a mouth on me. So he was the type of person, like, he'll let you talk. You gotta be careful when you talk to people, because they really will beat you up cold, like, straight out. So he would let me say shit, like, and like not say nothing back, like, all right, I used to be cussing, doing all this stuff. He would wait till he got me in closed doors and just attack.
He the respectful beater.
Yeah, he
knows categories.
And it's people that just beat you outside, don't care. You be arguing, and those people that's really insane.
So it's the respectful beater. Yeah. It's the don't give a fuck beater. Mm-hmm. Then it's the manipulator. I can't even get that word out.
Yeah, it's the quiet. Those the quiet beaters.
The quiet ones. Yeah. And then it'd be like half mental, half beat you the fuck up.
Oh no, he was
half mental.
He was one those last two.
Okay.
Because he had all four of those characteristics. Oh. Let me tell you why. Because he was smart, so he was a charmer.
Okay.
Of course, to meet the eye, he was everything, because he had his shit together to be young. People liked him, people looked up to him. And he was in the sneaker business, so people really liked him, because when we were young, that was the thing. You was the thing. So he will let me say whatever I would say, and he will lure me in by saying, "Oh, I got this for you." When you young, you're like, "Oh, a treat!" Like, you hype. That would be, I remember this one time. Remember when the first iPhone came out? The first iPhone had the metal back. Like, not the metal back, but I remember he threw that at my lip. Like, he literally threw it, and the shit just was like, it was bleeding, because that back was heavy. That was like a real solid little heavy joint. Crazy. He threw it, and then right when he did it, it was like, you know how people do stuff and they be like, "Oh shit, I didn't mean," or somebody whatever they do, you be like real apologetic. He was real apologetic, but then he would go back into like stripping me. He would be so bad, like taking my clothes off and be like, "Oh, you could just leave now." Well, give me my shit. How am I gonna go outside with no
clothes? But I be feeling like y'all females be liking that.
No, at that age, I didn't even know what toxic. Like, I wasn't that mature to know, like, oh, this is fun. That, like, it wasn't a fun thing to me, because I trusted him. I thought, like, oh, we're in a relationship. Okay. I didn't, because you know why? It was like went from being good to crazy. So you're like, what?
But the biggest thing is, though, like, you can't never think that domestic violence comes with a relationship. Like, don't think because we together, I'm obligated or I could put up with certain shit. I don't give a fuck how long we've been together. Oh, yeah. That's like my biggest, like, and it's coming from a nigga though. So my biggest thing is keeping our hands to ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's acceptable, but in certain cases or certain instances, I completely understand why you put your hands on me. Mm-hmm. So that's not too much of domestic violence. Like, let's just say you come home and I got a bitching out there.
Yeah,
I understand why you're swinging, and that's not domestic violence. You get what I'm saying? But if I came home at 11 because you wanted me home at 10, and you start smacking me or punching me because I
provoking me to do something.
And I feel like domestic violence is a 50-50 street. The only thing is, like, the only thing that makes it so different is, like, if a girl put her hands on you, you a man. You don't want to tell nobody. You don't want to make it seem like that you crying or you bitching that a female is putting her hands on you. So we kind of sweep our shit under the rug.
Yeah, that's true.
And then on the other hand, a man hit a woman, she'll only sweep it under the rug until a falling out. So let's say y'all break up, now it comes out, oh, he used to whip my ass, and whole time y'all was fighting each other. Mm-hmm. So you got to understand that it don't really be one-sided for the most part. Females, it be a fight. Which means you hit me, I hit you, we fought. Right. I think that should cancel out. Is it we gonna leave each other alone because we fighting, or it should cancel out? Don't just start saying, "Oh, he whipped my ass," but we was fighting each other because you was swinging on me this and that third. Because as a man, you can protect yourself, whether it's an ordinary female or a real female. If a female putting her hands on you, you feel as though she gonna hurt you or harm you. Do what you got to do to defend yourself. Now, the type of person I don't like is a dude who just be trying to keep the female in the house and whip their ass. Yeah. It's like, you gotta have a brother. Like, where are all these cousins that you be talking about? All these brothers who don't play about you and all this and third that you at home getting your ass whipped and you don't want to say nothing. Yeah. Like, me personally, I said a while ago, like, I don't get why females don't just leave or they don't say nothing. And then one female was like, it's not that easy. Like, you love the person and it's then a third. And now I get it. They said love hurts. So this is what they mean by love hurts. Like, you get beat the fuck up if you in love, because I know what love is, and I know when I'm not feeling it. I won't stand for something that just doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, how could it be love? You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's love, but he put his hands on me. It's love, but he cheats. It's love, but you get what I'm saying? It's not.
I think that we get caught up in that though, because we always talk about like codependency. I think that like when somebody do something to you and you already so head over heels for them, I think sometimes we be more in shock before instead of moving out. Like,
it's like be getting their ass beat for 5 years.
No, I know, but that also comes when we don't know their situations or their status. You got some people that's getting beat that came here for a nigga and don't have nobody here, might not have a support system. So it's different for those people that got support systems. They may be calling their cousins, brothers, and moving out, but then you gotta realize this. Some people ain't calling their brothers and cousins, they ain't coming no more because you done called me 5 times in 5 years, and you went back, and then y'all kissing and hugging, and now that nigga probably looking for me to do something to me, and you chilling with him.
So as far as so I never been in one.
Okay.
So as far as domestic violence goes, right? Do you feel as though it's a problem when he's beating you for nothing, or is it more so like just putting them hands on you? Period. Because I feel like in certain instances, like you said, it'd be like, all right, we was fighting, not hitting. You know what I'm saying? So because like basically what I'm saying is, if a person is in a domestic violence relationship, is the other person provoking them to act this way?
Sometimes, like I said, because we don't know what happens in every household, but some guys is more so, if you ain't doing what they say or whatever, they're putting hands. They don't,
Wild.
So a lot of times now in our generation, people are putting hands on each other. It ain't like a person just coming home. It's not like a person just coming home. And I can say now, it's really be the women putting their hands on men, for whatever situation it is. They're cheating, and then you provoking somebody by putting it, touching their shit, busting out windows. Girls be a little, it goes vice versa.
Different forms and shit like that.
It's different forms there that make men lose their mind. If you a guy love a car, you done bust every window out. I'm not saying put your hands on this girl, but that's a situation where somebody done lost their mind or whatever. I will say, when I was dating him, me being younger and never really like doing drugs or whatever, he was doing drugs before I met him. But I didn't know that he would tell stories, but he was doing heavy drugs. And I feel like sometimes when people get off drugs or they still want to do it and they trying to battle it, these motherfuckers be so angry.
They be fighting their demons.
They be angry. And I'm just saying they be so angry. Not saying to do that. I'm just saying they don't get the proper help that they need. So they're so angry and they'll take it out on whoever, which is unacceptable. I'm just saying that because you got to watch who you dealing with. You got to know their backgrounds. You got to know different things.
So being as though I never been in one, I'm starting to think that maybe it's how I run my relationships on why it never happened. Because I feel as though you have to put certain things in order before you can be with somebody, right? Yeah. I feel like the problem is a lot of y'all females and males are not putting shit into place. So before you start dealing with somebody, you don't really know them. So my thing is, I tell people all the time, that's like my biggest thing. I'm not with none of that hands-on, fighting, throwing stuff, breaking people's shit, because that's not who I am. I'm too, not even gonna say laid back, but I'm just too like, pro-drama. Like, I don't really, I'm not with all that. Like, I feel like if you feel like you got to put your hands on me, that's the day you should feel like you should leave. Yeah. Because that's how I feel. And I tell anybody I talk to or been with, the day I feel like I got to put my hands on you to calm you down or put my hands on you because I thought it, or I will walk away and leave and not come back. So you got to understand that a lot of dudes who are putting their hands on females are dealing with mental issues. Some dudes probably can't beat a man up like that. So when they come home, they want to feel authority and they want to fuck you up. And then there's some niggas who just like, you disobeyed me, like you ain't listening, or you being complicated, so I'm gonna fuck you up. And then you also got to think like, that's just the physical side of it. There's a lot of people that's in relationships and they fucking up their mental because of domestic violence. So you got to understand that it's not all just physical. It's not. The shit you say to your girl, like, oh, you fat. Mental, emotional. This food nasty. Oh, I don't like the way you look. That shit, it might sound like it's harmless or, man, that shit, it's not. It's not. They listen to that, they take it in. So you got to make sure that you complimenting, like, all right, so I like to put it like this, right? If I got something not nice to say about you, I got at least 5 things nice to say about you. Yeah. That's got to be the ratio, because if you big up 5 things about your chick, but then you tell her, you can work on this, it don't sound that bad. Yeah. But if it's 5 work on these and 1 compliment, she will start thinking that she's not good enough. Yeah. And I don't know which one worse, physical or mental. I really don't know.
Me personally, I'll take somebody, to be honest with you, because I've been in both. I've been in 2, like, physical and I would say just 1 mental. I would take me being beat up, to be honest with you, every single day. What I would take, because you know why? And I know I haven't touched on this in therapy, but I do remember, like, but it doesn't it don't affect my day to day from being beat up.
Like it hurt that minute.
Yeah, it hurt that minute, and when it's over, the fact that I left, I could see him and not think nothing of it, like he's a complete stranger. when I think about the mental part, you gotta realize when, even this time, if you've been through anything mental, when we've been sitting in the house for months, what else do you have but your thoughts?
Right.
Like, yeah, you can think about somebody beating you up, but if you're not physically being beat up now, it's like it doesn't even, but when somebody's saying, whatever they saying, like you saying they're not saying nothing great, or it could be the smallest thing, or you think you done did something and you're trying to explain to somebody and they're like, oh, okay. It's nothing really good to say, or they are down to you to the point, you gotta realize we're in a world of social media. Girls are everywhere. They got bodies, they got this, they got that. And if you got a chick that's, trying to get herself together or do have herself together, a motherfucker will make you feel so low. You be like, damn, I ain't accomplished nothing.
That's why I feel like physical, they beating you up. Mentally, you beating yourself up.
Yeah.
So I take physical because I don't want to beat myself up. I don't want to punch myself and hurt myself. So I take physical. But only thing is, I feel as though it's like, don't drive people to that point to where as though they crazy and then complain or make it seem like you don't know how they got there. I don't like the person that play victim. Like, okay, he's being overly aggressive or she's being overly aggressive, but don't make it seem like it didn't stem from something that you did. Yo. So, like with niggas, a nigga would cheat. Right? She'll forgive him.
Quote.
Forgive him. And then, 2 months later, he'll show a sign that he cheating and she lash out. He making it seem like, oh, you crazy. Why you acting like that? Don't do that, because now, again, that's fucked with your mental too. Like, pussy, don't fucking act like I'm crazy when I know that you capable of this and you know that you did this before. So that's why I say with domestic violence, it's so many different angles. But again, we not saying that. All right, so basically summing up is like, we're not making excuses for putting your hands on somebody because you shouldn't at all. We're just trying to say what be transpiring for things to happen. So don't look at it like, oh, well, that's not okay either to put your hands on it. None of it is okay. None of it is okay, but we're trying to say, like, what is leading up to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be surprised how many people, I feel as though 6 out of every 10 women probably was in a domestic violence before. That's bad.
Whether they tell or not.
Yeah, because a lot of chicks, they take it on the chin. Yeah, you don't know they've been beat up till they get into a new nigga. They want to tell you all the stories about, like my last nigga, he used to fuck me up. Like I ain't trying to hear that shit. Yeah, that ain't. But then what's weird though, you ever like been dealing with somebody and then they ex or somebody used to mess with in the past pop up and they be telling you little shit about it, but you don't believe them. And then a month later, 2 months, you be like,
you done got knocked upside the head. You be like, what?
I should have listened to these bitches.
Yeah, I think we all had a situation like that. You be like, yo, and you don't want to say like, yo, they was really right, but you in your head be like, yo, like they was really right.
Man,
really
cuz came at you like a man, like, nah, listen, bro, I don't listen, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro, that bitch crazy. You be like, man, whatever, nigga, this is my, all right. 2 months later, yo, this bitch really.
Everybody lying. She ain't like that with me. Like, oh yeah.
Let me tell you something. Yo. We said this a while from the beginning. Don't turn red flags into rainbows.
Please,
right?
like,
don't try to dress up your domestic violence. Don't make it seem like because a lot of chicks cover that shit up. They be getting their ass whooped in the house and go to work and be nice, joyful, happy, playful, harmless to everybody, and gotta go back home and get fucked up, right? So with that being said, I like to tell people, you have to always give people, kindness, because you don't know what somebody is dealing with. Now, if you ever feel like your home is sabotaged, like I go home, I get my ass whooped, I like to be outside going to work so I can, feel alive or feel like I'm who I am, you would hate to go to work and the people at work being mean to you. You get what I'm saying? And then got to go home to a nasty nigga. It's like, it's too much going on. So you get suicide thoughts, and everybody can't shake those thoughts. Like, sometimes you like, yo, I'm about to kill myself, but we smart enough or we more whole to be like, no, I ain't gonna do that shit though, but I feel like all my pain to be gone. And there's some people that's not that strong and they wind up hurting themselves. You get what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want to be with somebody and I hurt them, physically or mentally, and then they ultimately wind up killing themselves. That's a bad job. You know what I'm saying?
And then who's to say? People always be like, they always say like, oh, that person ain't gonna do that, or people. You don't know where people's minds are. Like you could. You could be, and you don't know how long it takes people to get over you too. You could have been doing all this shit to somebody, and they never really got in a relationship after that. Next thing you know, they did. You don't even know it's because of you. You'd be like, damn, like it's just a lot to the whole mental and physical thing.
That's why you can't even do fake threats, because it's like you can't even be like, stop playing if I smack the shit out. You know how we talk.
Yeah, that could trigger somebody.
Because that last nigga, he really smacked the shit out. Yeah. So now my whole thing is, right now, because you've been in a domestic violation, right? When you ever been smacked, right? Now, do you categorize the smack? Like, yo, he really smacked the shit out of me. You be like, why he put his hands? But like, how you categorize the smack? Like, do you think to yourself, like, yo, he really smacked the shit out of me? Like how hard do the smack got to be for it to be like,
a smack
he
is a
smacked the
smack?
shit out of me?
Because I feel like if somebody's smacking you, it's different if they playing this, but somebody's really smacking you. I don't think they're gonna be like, there ain't gonna be no love tap, so you're gonna feel the fucking smack. It ain't no.
No, because I always thought like in your mind, you be like, yo.
But you gotta realize when a nigga smack you, you getting out a crazy line. You know, men will smack you.
That's a headache.
But motherfuckers be rolling their hand back to smack you. You say some shit that hurt their pride.
I'm a threatener though. Like I threaten you, but I wouldn't do it. Like I'd be like, yo, get out my face. Yo, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. Get out my face, bro. Get out my face. I'm gonna smack the shit out you. But I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've told you already. If I raise my hand, that's it after that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like what you gotta also want to think. Also, think you gotta count is people already have anger issues. So they're not necessarily a woman beater before they met you. They probably never put their hands on a woman in their life, but they always had anger issues.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that if you're dealing with somebody with anger issues, you have to probably do a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that because they got anger issues. So when he asks you to do something, it's either you're going to explain to him that you're not doing it in a respectful way or you're going to do it because you know they got anger problems. A lot of times y'all females will know that your nigga crazy or he got anger problems and y'all trigger it. Like, he told you, don't go the fuck down north, there's a war going on. Don't go down north. And y'all would do it trying to be sneaky and go down there, but you know it's gonna make them mad. So a lot of times females do shit that y'all know that's gonna make a nigga mad. It's like y'all almost want to get your ass whooped so y'all can have makeup sex or something. Yeah. But there ain't gonna be no makeup sex. You gonna need makeup because now your shit black and you got a fucking headache and you need a Tylenol PM, AM, and the Tylenol noon, all types of shit.
But you know what? I feel like sometimes that men like that too. Like I've had situations where you get to the point where you're like, oh, I ain't arguing with you. My friend was like, so what that mean? You want to argue? What is going on? What do you mean what that mean?
I feel like most of the time they both be sick. Yeah. Like he's sick for punching her or beating her up, but she's sick for like liking it or wanting it low key. Cause y'all be wanting to low key get choked up. Like you don't see a bitch say, "Oh, if I get out of line, if you can't handle me, I can't be with you." Like choke me up. Oh, it's the choke for me. Whole time it's somebody who really don't want that done to him, and they get choked. So it's like don't play about domestic violence when it's people that's actually going through it. Like that's like equivalent to you saying, "Oh yeah, I want you to beat this pussy up like you raping it, like rape me." It's the rape for me.
And people, some things. I just like we got to be careful with the things that we put in the atmosphere because some things is just not right. Like the choke for me, because I feel like if you play choke somebody, I feel like now you got to look at people right then and there for what they is. If you play choke somebody, I get it, your girl, you might be having sex with your girlfriend, but some people, you say the wrong things, they will really grip you up. And I feel like if this gets serious, you will really grip. Don't choke me, because that shit could go left.
Yeah, like I feel like we gotta take that anger out during sex. Like that's what I do. Like for instance, right? If my chick get on my nerves and we beefing, next time we have sex, as I'm fucking you, I'm telling you this is why I'm fucking you.
Got you. Okay,
like,
perfect.
There's gonna be a whole lot of force behind these strokes. Normally, you know, it ain't gonna be the normal regular. It's gonna be some extra extraordinary Jones. And you gonna be like, why are you fucking like this? Shut up. Remember that time?
You telling the whole story.
Yeah, like shut the fuck. Cause this is where I feel in control.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Which is a positive. That's turning a negative to a positive. Cause I'm trying to knock the Mario Kart out that pussy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Perfect. As soon as I knock that pussy, I beat the pussy up so good, a fucking Mario extra bit pop out. Boop. You know what I'm saying? I get that big, it get bigger. You know what I'm saying? I take that shit out in the bedroom because I couldn't never put my hands on a female because for one real reason.
Okay.
Everybody that I actually was in a relationship with, I valued them. Like they was beautiful to me. Like I loved them. And you don't hurt things you love. Now, granted, you can cheat and hurt them, but physically, I could never do it because it's like I don't want to punch that beautiful face or hurt that body because I hold you to a higher standard. You wouldn't be my girl if I never held you to this standard. So why would I put you below that standard by putting my hands on you? So if I put my hands on you and you stay, or you got a bruise from it, it's like I lose interest in it. Like, yo, I hit her. I don't want to be here no more because I feel bad. Because I'm one of them dudes. Like, if I hurt you to the point where I can't look at you the same, then I'd rather walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I cheat, if you take me back, it's not.
It takes the value out of it a little bit, right?
It's not going to be the same. I feel like, she probably don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I be dealing with. As far as like, if I hurt you, I be trying to like just let you go before it get worse. Like, I fucked up once. Don't let me fuck up 2, 3, 4 times.
Then you don't even care. I think that women don't know that. Like, y'all are so easy to get to in the best way. Like how, like you said, if you do something to somebody and they stay, you be looking like, oh, I can do this again. Like men, right? If we was strong enough, because a lot of people are not strong, when somebody do something, I'm not saying like, because I don't know how many strikes people give people, but if it's something that is really, you wouldn't want, you know that person wouldn't want done to them and they do it to you, sometimes we got to be getting up, even if you feel like you want to talk to this person in the future. I'm not talking about hitting. I'm just saying whatever the situation is that you didn't like, I feel like we got to move those feet a little faster. We sitting in place too long.
So how do we separate, like for instance, right? Because it's sometimes a dude put his hands on a female and she like it and enjoy it, and that's just who they is. Like they fight. Mm-hmm. How do you separate, like, that's just us to know he's just whooping her ass and it's like, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't like see the
females
whole...
like that shit, I think, because y'all do shit like y'all want to get, like, hear me out. Y'all be doing shit like y'all want to get beat the fuck up though. Not like literally, but y'all be doing shit like you want to get smacked. Like what is you doing? Like, you know you ain't supposed to be talking to that nigga. Like, y'all be doing shit knowing that your nigga don't like or condone certain shit, and then y'all complain about the consequences. Now, I'm not saying that the consequences is okay, which is, you know, him smacking you the fuck up, but you got to be expecting something. You think you gonna go be in another nigga face and your man just gonna be just like, while you was in his face? You better be expecting something. Because I know if I cheat and you caught me, I'm going home, my whole ride there, she gonna bite me, she gonna punch me all in my fucking face. Oh man, I'm keeping my guard up. Y'all do shit and it's like, what do y'all really expect from a man to do? But while we on this topic, we have to really put light on females are aggressive too. No, for sure. Y'all think this shit right here don't be about nothing and all. What? Females can be very, very, like, y'all, I'm not saying y'all leading, but it's like,
you're not good at.
Y'all get more attention because y'all speak out. If I'm a man, right? Hear me out. And this is some real shit. Don't even try to bid though, right? I'm a man, I speak out. I make a post with my eye being black and scratches on my face, right? I'll be like, this is what I come home to. A violent girlfriend. On days I come home from work, I don't even do nothing. I get off at 9, I get home 9:30. She said, oh, you should have been home 9:15. The job 15 minutes away. She hit me with a bat. Nobody is gonna, there's not gonna be a man comments about how she ain't shit and how she's a bad person. That third, you're gonna look like a lame. Like, bro, defend yourself, fight back. But let her go in there with the same logic, with the scar, the black eye, saying she go home to it, and everybody feel bad. She probably go to fuck on Island or Oprah, get a talk show, get a book deal, all types of stuff. What's one male you know that spoke out against him being abused that you could think of, like, okay, and it was great?
I don't know many, but I think we have to...
you don't know nothing.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
We have to stop doing the whole double standard thing, because in domestic violence and violence, it's a double standard. Yeah. But we let double standards go so far with other things that the serious things are not shined upon. Right. You know what I mean? Like, oh, with the dating or whatever. Like, men like double standards until it becomes serious. I think anybody likes double standards until it becomes serious, because in domestic violence, you want the same respect, right? But men like those double standards anywhere else in their lives. It works for them, right? Until it doesn't work. So when you do those things, like when we talked about like how the whole money thing, like men rather give money than emotion, and then they wonder why girls are using them. If you don't want to take your situation out or put in time, and all you're offering is money, why wouldn't I take it if you don't want to do nothing else or you don't have time for nothing else? I'm going to take what you offer if that works for me, and vice versa.
So if he offering a knuckle sandwich, then what? You going to take that too?
No, because if it don't work for me, it don't work for me. I'm just saying if that works for you, take it. But no, that doesn't work for me, so I'm not taking it. I don't put my hands on people.
I feel like it only takes one to rumble. It only takes one person to start something, and then it go from there.
Whatever
so you could be, you know, anti-positive. Like you could be like, oh, I ain't with all that domestic violence. Somebody hit you in your face. Sometimes people got reflexes. You might smack me, and I might hit you the fuck back, not even knowing that I just smacked the shit out you. So it's like people got reflexes, and you already know you can't deny the fights. You get what I'm saying? Like if it's a fight, then that's what we're gonna do. But let me know. I want it to be 50-50. Like, you want to fight in here? All right, well, let's go. Because some chicks like, yeah, I'd rather fight you. I don't want to leave. I don't want to break up. I want to fight. All right, fuck it. Let's fight then. You get what I'm saying? And then they go from there. But I don't like the cry wolf person who is getting her ass whooped by a man, but continually go back and continually, you know, to allow these things to happen and don't speak out, but then want to wait till it's over and gone with, and then want to speak out. And because then it was like, you probably made that up. And some people say, well, you know, it takes time, you got to recover, and then I understand that. But why is everybody always speaking out after the fact?
Yeah, I mean, I guess everybody's situation is different, but you're saying a person that's pretty much been there the whole time, that's not acting scared, they're going back willingly in a because some people, you wouldn't think they getting beat up. You got some people that you could be like, yeah, she going back, she timid, I get it. Some of these chicks be with it. That's what I'm saying. They be with it.
They only want to say
and
something.
And then when the guy finally leaves or whoever leaves, then they talking crazy about him.
Because what it is that,
yeah, you don't want that type of person.
And we gotta speak on that. Females, y'all have to stop putting up with certain shit because it's your nigga at that time. Like,
I get that.
If it was okay while he was with you, then don't say nothing when he not with you. Because I feel like for you to cover that up because y'all was together is sick. Like, for instance, right? Let's just say you got a girlfriend, right? And you get a molestation charge, right? Mm-hmm. They ain't gonna go tell the world that you a molester. Dad help you with the case and they'll comment down, boom, 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 because they got your back. And then when it's over, now all of a sudden
you touch kids
and you a molester.
Yeah.
You're sick with them.
Yeah.
So the fact that you let him, that you allow him to whip your ass and not speak out or go seek help and get out of it, you wait till, he leave you, he done with you, he don't want to fuck you up no more. And then months later, now all of a sudden, I was with that nigga, he's whipping my ass in that third.
Yeah, you can't make it seem like a fake story when you've been there the whole time or bash the person when you're done. I feel like that happened a lot though. People don't know how to control their emotions. When you're done with them, you'll be every rapist,
everything you ever did under the book.
You didn't train 5 men. You be everything in the world, and you be like,
which is cool.
What happened? Yeah, it's all about what you respond to and how you react. But I think we got to work on reactions. Our reactions is just
because like I said, it's just like it's weird to me for you to stand for something or to put up with something while you with them, but then want to speak out on it later. It's like if you felt so bad or so whatever about it, why not speak on it when it happened?
Yeah.
Why wait till times after when shit dead and gone and now so you want to be petty? It's like cool. It's the thing that go around in the streets is that whoever called the cops first don't go to jail, right? Mm-hmm. And it's more so like, well, I called y'all first, so that means this and that third. But the people who didn't call can't say, no, she fucking hit me. Well, why you ain't call us? You can't wait.
Yeah.
You got to be the first to do it. So as soon as he put his hands on you, hello. Yeah, Mom, can you call my brothers and have everybody come pack my shit up out of here? He hit me one time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let that love overpower that pain. It's like, no, don't. A lot of females say, but you love, but you love them, and it's like you can't just. I would never understand that, and there's some females that agree with me. Like, if a nigga hurting you get the fuck out of there. Like, hurt is hurt, whether he's fucking cheating on you, hurting you, physically hurting you, hurt is hurt. You're not gonna sit right here and tell me that it's because you love him and it's because that you've been with him so long that you put up with it. That's bullshit. Yeah. What it is that you let that become your normal. Yeah. And then it was like, and people that's who he is.
And people don't want change though. Like when people know, a lot of people don't want change. We may want change and be in a different space, but some people don't. For me now, love is peace of mind. I want to feel peaceful with that person, without that person, when they not around, when they is around, when they in a room. If I don't have peace, or I feel when you not around or you wherever, I don't feel happy when I wake up, no matter where you is in the world. I want to still feel those same butterflies. If I just feel like I'm by myself, which is fine, but I don't feel good, I don't want to deal with nobody like that. I want peace of mind.
Like basically saying, I can feel normal by myself.
Yeah.
I don't need it, but you're not gonna have me feeling down or bad about myself, and I'm with you.
And it's supposed to be a group thing. That don't make common sense.
Stupid. I can be sad and mad and all by myself.
I can do all of that by myself, but if I'm with a person, I want to feel like no matter, what I want to feel? I feel like oftentimes, I don't want to feel like if I'm with somebody and something goes wrong, I want to still feel like today wasn't good, but nobody's leaving.
Right, or tomorrow be better.
I don't feel on eggshells like, oh, let me not say that because then the person might leave. And I want a solid, peaceful situation, but that comes with growth and time. A lot of people, you could be where you at, but it's very seldom that the other person is there.
Yeah, but it's like a car, right? You got your front seat, or the driver's seat, passenger seat, back seat, right? Mm-hmm. You don't want to take the back seat in your relationship.
No,
take the driver or the passenger. It's either we side by side, which is equal, or I ain't in this fucking car. Too many times y'all take the back seat and feel it's like, hard, hear me out. It's like, stop putting what matters the most on hold for somebody else.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because if this matters to me and I'm dating you, then it matters to you.
Yeah.
And that's how it always should be. Like, if you got a business, right? You don't say fuck your business when you get a relationship. Like, oh no, man, I don't really be I don't really be, rapping no more, man, with my girl. No,
no.
You get a girl that supports your rap game. So take that same knowledge with your mental. Let's just say mental. Like, you love being peaceful. You love just, that positive energy. Whoever you deal with, gotta respect that that's how you are.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be putting your mental and your peace in the back seat. Like, well, I'll worry about that later. No, that's why shit getting fucked up. Yeah. I feel as though you should worry about me just as much as I should worry about you.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be you more focused about somebody else's happiness and how and they peace and they mental and forgetting about yourself. Yeah. Because this is a cup, right? And let's just say this cup full of water, right? Mm-hmm. And I pour you something because you need it. You need some help. And you need some help. But there's nobody refilling this cup.
Yeah. What do you have for yourself? It's empty now.
Eventually, that's that kind of relationship. We going good day, bad day. Look, good day, bad day.
Then it's just it's nothing. It's nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to refill.
You do.
Maybe you got to refill yourself in order to give out the other. But somebody got to refill it. So the moment you say fuck refilling it, I'm just gonna pour it. You're gonna have nothing. So
you're gonna run dry.
That's what I'm saying, and that's where a lot of people at with it. It's like they running dry, and that's where your relationship feel like it's stagnant. Like, it's like, I don't feel like I love them, but I don't hate them.
But I still want to deal with the bullshit. I don't hate them, I love them, but I'm still in the middle. That's not enough.
If you don't know what it is you're in, you need to get out.
Yes.
If you don't know what the fuck it is, you need to get out.
And if you wake up not feeling like your best, even if it's not your best day, that's a problem for me. Like, I still want to feel like, like I said, something didn't go right today, but I still feel confident that this is still going to make its way to whatever it is. I don't feel doubtful, or I don't feel like I gotta not bother with you or not call you all day. Like, just those things where you on eggshells. I don't want to be in an eggshell situation with somebody I care about. Life is so short, and all these petty arguments or not talking, and you can literally, somebody can walk out the door and never come back, and you won't get to have those moments where, let's start over tomorrow. You just have to be confident that today's not great, but ain't nobody being disrespectful. The disrespect sometimes goes so far with people that it makes no common sense.
I agree with you 75%.
Okay.
The 25% I disagree is more so is like the petty argument, like talk about it, get over it, have a better day tomorrow. It's the same argument that burn you out.
Oh, for sure.
So let's say, washing dishes, right? Yo, man, why you washing dishes? We argue about it. We don't talk. We don't want to talk. We being petty. Then we wind up coming back. All right, look, next time to wash the dishes. All right, cool, no problem. A month later, it happens again. So that's what's really creating that pettiness. So it's whereas though I don't want to talk to you at all. Yeah. And I'm gonna go days because it's like it's the same thing.
Oh, yeah. No, I get
when
that.
It's a new problem, it feel fresh. It feel like it's not a problem. Like, for instance, right? Let's say we just start dating. And you like, oh yeah, no shoes in the house. You used to wear shoes. You ain't gonna take it off. It's the first problem. But when you constantly get the same problem, that's what's the problem. Yeah. Different problems is good because now I'm learning. Okay, what not to do, what to do. Okay. But if we still stuck on this particular one, that burns me out. Like, why we keep talking about this? You already know that whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that burns people out, and that makes people, get petty and not want to talk and shit like that. Because at some point in time, you're going to get tired of talking about the same shit.
Oh, no, for
It's
sure.
like, yo, I told you this shit 30 times. Mm-hmm. And then it's sometimes my motherfucker know better. Come on, now. We ain't going to make it seem like I got to explain everything to you, but come on, you know better. So a lot of these things builds up to shit getting physical. It didn't start physical the first day he saw you, he smacked the shit out you.
Yeah.
Y'all probably fell in love. Y'all was happily ever after. Y'all got married or y'all made it official, and then out of somewhere, it just went left.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Yeah.
It's either something happened or the person that you're dealing with is just already had problems. Yeah. And I don't want you to blame yourself for why you getting your ass whipped. Yeah. Don't be like, oh, maybe it's me, because no. If a man can put his hands on you, he's fighting some demons. Yeah, because I'm a grown man. I'm 25, about to be 26, and I never put my hands on a female. You know what I'm saying? So if a man is actually beating you up or punching you like you a man, he's fighting something. Yeah. Something is wrong. It's not. No normal man is going to beat a chick up when you can just easily walk away. You know why? Because you might think that punch hurt, but that walk away be different. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't do enough walk away. I'm not talking just like in these physical relationships. When people don't give you what you want and you honestly need it, why are we staying in these situations that's going to linger and start? We're going to be in the same situation next week. I want you. Prime example. I want you to spend time with me. All right, cool. We can do that. and you never, now it's 3 months, you still saying the same fucking thing. I find that disrespectful.
Yeah.
I just find that so disrespectful. If this is what I tell the people now, be honest with yourself. If you are not capable of doing something, be honest with that person.
Right.
And sometimes we want people so bad, we'll just fake it till we make it. Like, if you know you can't spend time with somebody, if you know you don't want to commit to a relationship, just say, be real with yourself and be like, I can't give you that right now.
Yeah, I feel like don't carry nobody along. Like,
for no reason.
Like, it's like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, right? I feel as though I'm a grown man and I can take the truth, right? If something is not going to be done or you can't do it, I would rather you tell me right then and there so I could plan or make accommodations for whatever I need done. If you gonna sit right there and tell me, oh yeah, we're gonna go on a date tomorrow, and I cancel my plans and hopes we gonna
I'm dressed, prepared, and
oh yeah, we ain't going. I forgot I had to do it. Okay, cool.
But you knew that all day. I didn't woke up. I didn't text you. I'm ready. And you never said nothing, and then you wonder why people get angry and violent. And not saying it's acceptable, but a buildup of something when you letting somebody down can turn into.
And that's where I'm at. Not one thing pisses me off to the point where I'm furious. It's a bunch of things that add up. So a person might look at one instant, right? And this happened a lot, right? We're gonna use dishes again, right? Yo, why ain't clean the dishes? Oh, I'm gonna clean them. All right, say no more, right? Yo, clean the dishes. Then you snap out. Man was like, he mad because I ain't clean no dishes. No, bitch, I'm mad because you didn't clean the dishes, you didn't clean the room, you keep this and that third. So it'd be a bunch of shit builded up to make a argument or somebody furious. It's not just one thing, but they only see the last thing you did before you snap. And he fucking mad because I ain't clean no dishes. No, bitch, I'm mad because you ain't do shit.
I done said 5 other things, and now I'm talking about this one again. And now, you know what they always say? You complain too. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you exactly what I'm telling you. And then when they get fed up, then it's like motherfuckers that end something with you so fast when they feel like they in the hot seat. Well, we don't gotta do this, and we don't. Right. That's fine.
It wouldn't be a complaint if you fix it the first time I said it.
The fucking first time, and if you can't. After the second time, I want to be like, yo, this ain't for me. I obviously you said it the first time. I still didn't get around to it. I just don't think right now this is the situation for me.
I feel like people mix complain and nitpicker as the same thing. It's not the same thing.
No.
A nitpicker is somebody who's constantly just saying something about something that you did, even though you corrected it. So you be like, yo, clean the dishes, right? You clean them. Oh,
it's a spot right here. Or you sure?
That's nitpicking. That's not a complainer. You get what I'm saying? Like a complainer is somebody who doesn't come up with a solution to a problem, but they'd rather talk shit about it, basically. That's a complainer. Like, nigga, oh, man, come on, man, the fucking cable box ain't working. What the hell's going on? But you didn't even try to fix the cable box.
Right.
That's a complainer. So don't mix the two. I don't like a nitpicker either. That shit is annoying to me. Like, if I feel as though, right, and people got to do this more, if you know you different, like you want something a certain way in particular, you fucking do it. If you don't care about how something else get done, let somebody do it. And if you do, but you can't do it, then you pay somebody. But if you know that I like my dishes shining bright like a diamond, you fucking do them. Don't put your expectations on somebody else who can't fucking meet them and they get mad, because that happens a lot. So a lot of times females will put their expectations on a man who can't meet them if he wanted to.
Yeah.
That's not capable. He can't even meet him if he wanted to. And then they get mad. Like, for instance, right? You just like, a man to spoil you and buy you gifts, right? But you fuck with a nigga who ain't got no money. How you gonna say,
people be frustrated and angry all the time.
Then you frustrated and mad because he knows. You gotta understand that if you got standards, you have to fuck with people that meet your standards. Don't go the half-ass route like you want this and that and the third, but you fuck with somebody who can't provide that. Yeah. It's not a smart investment.
In the moment that they can't do that, we gotta be we gotta be adults more often and not make it a whole incident. Right. You can't. I'm not about to argue with you. Thank you for being honest. I'm out. It's simple. It's simple because we do all the busting out windows, fighting. He is not capable or she's not capable. Why are you beating her in her face? Now you got a case. You busting out his shit. Now you whatever that comes with. I'm not doing all that because I'd rather leave solid than be looking like a nut. Because you already know they're gonna talk about you anyway.
But you know what's crazy with that? I'm glad you said it's hard to leave solid.
It is.
I feel like nobody people only want to let you go when they done with you or they fucked up. Nobody want to let you go when you done. Like, I fucked up. I'm not for you. But no, let's fix it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Nobody want to let you go when they not done, because once they done with you, it's so easy to be like, fuck you, okay, well, I'm done with this, bitch, bye. But yet, when I try to leave solid, it wasn't an option for me. So you gotta understand that a lot of dudes take the cheap route because going the solid way don't really work in your favor all the time.
Oh, no, for sure. It don't. But I just feel like either way, you're going to be called crazy and miserable and everything else. So it don't matter which way I go, I'm still going to be talked about.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Because
if
your pride is hurt, you're going to be like, that bitch was crazy. I had to leave her.
Yeah,
and
right.
if it's not her, you're still not going to tell the truth. So it don't even matter.
And you realize when you break up because a nigga cheated, a chick always so quick to explain that to you. Why y'all break up? You know, he cheated with the girl in the third, right? But let them break up naturally or whatever. It'd be like, oh, you know, well, shit happens, or you know, like people grow apart. It's always some cute shit. Yeah. But they don't never want to get into like, no, I wasn't the right one for him. Right. I didn't know how to cook. I didn't clean. I was a nagger. Nobody want to get into detail. Yeah, sure. As soon as he cheat, you telling her who he cheated with, when he was cheating, the whole time he was cheating. Yeah. Like, have that same energy when y'all broke up because of you. Mm-hmm. Not just, oh, well, you know, shit happens, or, you know, people grow apart. What the fuck did that mean? Right. Oh, people grow apart. But bitch, I've been 6'1" for 5 years. What do you mean we grew apart? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm the same damn size.
But men, too. I have never heard a man say nothing good about a woman that he break up with, unless he at that mature state.
That's not true. Because I heard way more. Damn, bro, what happened to y'all? You know, I cheated. I fucked that money up with that one. I hear that a lot.
I mean, yeah, okay. I never heard it.
We own up to like,
I never heard
we know when we fucked that money up. Like, yo, bro, what's up with you? And boom, boom, boom. Bro, I did.
But you know why though? But you know why I feel like that? There gotta be somebody that they really, really fuck with, because they don't want to feel like if they fuck with somebody that's decent, that she ain't gonna lie. So they can't lie. So all right, say if like we both knew two people and you be like, all right, I cheated on her, blah blah, and you know me as well. Say they know both situations. Oh, okay. If they know she's a solid chick and they was the ex her, she ain't gonna fucking, oh, he cheated, so he can't be like, oh, that bitch was crazy. He can't really lie.
No, because niggas do that though. There's some niggas that still lie and be like, I mean, no, bro, that bitch weird their whole time.
You be like, what?
But listen though, a nigga be like, bro, that bitch weird, bro. Whole time she weird because she caught him cheating and ain't let it go. Like, so then she weird because she caught you cheating and ain't let it go.
And she left on the first time. What the so I was supposed to leave on the fifth? Like, what is?
Me personally, I'm being real. I don't feel like nobody should leave on the first time, because how can I put this that don't sound crazy, right? It's like if you left all right, ladies, everybody listening, right? I got a game for y'all, right? If you left every nigga after he did something the first time, how many niggas would you have met in your life? Met him, he fucked up. Damn, I gotta be somebody else. Met him, he fucked up. You're gonna have to put up with some, because I feel like this is what molds you into an adult. You gotta understand that it's not common that you meet somebody in high school and y'all grow up and be married, be happily ever after. It happens, but it's not common, right? The things that you encounter in relationships and in life molds you to this person who you are today. So let's just say you met your wife or your girlfriend at 25, 26, and she a powerful lady and she's a boss. She know what she want to do. Understand that the niggas before you got something to do with that. The nigga that hurt her made her understand that I gotta focus more on me. And the nigga who she was just triggering on, who gave her money, he taught her how to get her own bag. So you gotta understand that we dating women or we with women, building them up for the next person if it don't work out here, which how it should be. Who want to waste 5 years of their life and ain't see nothing from it? You fucked with him when you was broke. You left him, or he left you, and you still broke. So that whole 5 years, you didn't gain no knowledge, no money, no nothing. You the weirdo.
So as a mature adult right now, if you got cheated on, you gonna stay?
As a mature adult, no, because I'm mature. We're talking about like we're grown.
Yeah, we're talking about grown though. I'm not staying on nobody that's putting their hands on me, and I'm not staying on nobody that's cheating because it
happened before. But listen, how you said that.
I know that
because it happened before.
But what I'm saying
you wouldn't have said that if you was new to it.
When I spoke on the first time when we just talking about that situation, I was talking about as a mature adult. I was talking about like some kid shit. I'm talking about now. If somebody was to cheat on you, you know why I don't like it? Because when you really see physically like that somebody cheat on you like through text messages, the character that they be portraying,
don't need to be them.
You be like,
they got no fucking money.
My God, where the bill was what?
Yo, the nigga be texting the side bitch more than he texts his main bitch, right? But that's the whole. Let's talk about that though, because I feel like females think that that's the giveaway. Like he texting this bitch more than he texts me. First of all, we've been together for 3-5 fucking years. We done did that whole texting early and shit all day and all night shit. We grown. I talk to you when I see you. Right. So don't be like, oh, he texts her more than he even texts me. That nigga. No, let's just nip that in the butt. we talk to you when we get home. Now
I want to see the thread of lies. That's what I be scrolling up to see.
Fellas,
Like,
if you gonna cheat, man, you gotta keep that shit fucking, because when them girls get in that phone and they read them, like,
then what in the weird?
That shit might work in your favor. Like, nigga, that ain't even me. That nigga talking about somebody taking out a down first because I can't afford that shit.
Like,
I mean, that might save you, because you're like, hold on, because this definitely not my nigga. My nigga's a fucking bum. I don't know who the fuck this is. He talking all that. I'm gonna pull it up. What car?
Who mine?
That nigga be pull up in my car.
What car was it?
But listen though, but then the bitch comment back like, yeah, you definitely got a nice ass Beamer. Pussy, you went to go see that motherfucking car.
Beamer. She be like, the seats was leather.
The bitch started explaining your car. Oh, I know this nigga. Niggas will take your car to go cheat, bro. Niggas is crazy, bro. I feel like if you gonna cheat, have your own shit, your own little ducky crib, your own little car. How you gonna do this in her car? Then the bitch like, I like your car. Whole time she explaining your girl car. Niggas is
don't cheat without an escape plan. Like, when you cheat, you get caught. Get the fuck out. Or I already got my own shit. I already signed my lease.
Yeah, hell
car. Oh, I just put it down. I go pick my shit up. My homeboy Rich gonna take me to pick the car. You gotta have all your shit together.
You gotta have a plan. Like, I'm keeping the bean up. You can't just leave. You gotta leave with a plan.
That's what I'm saying. Have a plan.
You gotta make sure, like, all right, I'm gonna leave this.
You cannot leave the side. You can't be a cheater and then be leaving with trash bags. You just can't. You have to have your shit together. Be like, you know what? I'm done with her. I'm cheating on her. But let me have a backup plan so she do catch me. I'm straight. I can say what I want to say.
So I get tired of the dumbass arguments. Like, you ever had one of them arguments, you stop in the midway? Yo, what the fuck is we arguing?
Yo,
you serious right now? No, I'm just saying because what are you arguing about? This, like, right? You walk in the bathroom, right? And you go to fucking wash your hands, and then you look over, the 12-12 bottle open. So you like, yo, why the 12-12 bottle open?
Right.
Oh, I was just using it, I was gonna close it. Why you ain't close it after you was using it? They say close it after every use. Why you didn't close it? I'm gonna close the bottles. Now you arguing over because you fucking left the 12-12 bottle open.
Right. And he mad because you didn't knock the shit over in the sink, and now
the whole crib smell like fucking peppermint. It's just like, come on, we not doing that.
Can't even get the smell out.
You know what's crazy though? That should be like a scent. Like, I feel like if like 12-12 you listen to, y'all should make the smell of that 12-12 and ask you like, was it a candle or like a
like a little
that shit smell good. Like, I'm telling you right now, bro. All my fellas out there, right? Get your chick some of that 12-12, right? I'm telling you. We just gonna say minus what the product actually do with the hair growth. We gonna say minus that, right? The smell alone will have you cuddling with your girl for more than an hour.
And you never watch TV a day in your life.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a cuddler. I'm a good 15 minutes at the sex bar. I'm about to go my way. I'm gonna sleep. You know what I'm saying? But they put that 12-12 in. I promise you, at least an hour, you gonna be like, yo, I ain't letting her go. It just smells
it's so good you'll turn the motherfucking game off. Listen.
Stop.
Now you
can't deny the vibes. You ain't turning the game off.
Turn the game off.
We only turn the game off for a chewy or it's time to eat. We not turning the game off.
When you get a chewy, you can just smell a scent. Look, it be lingering.
You right.
I'm just saying, turn the game off for a second.
If that exception.
A little second.
Now, before we end the joint, right, I want to talk about this because I thought it was, not funny, but like, why is the number one domestic violence song is Ashanti Foolish?
See, my days are cold. That one?
My days are cold without you, and I'm hurting because I need you. Oh, what you say?
I'm hurting because I need you.
Oh, I just I'm hurting while I'm with you.
She do it both, but she do it in different times.
Oh, because I'm telling you right now, if you hear a girl play that song, nigga, run for the gate.
For real?
That means that whoever playing that song, they was beat the fuck up.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Nobody liked that Foolish song if they haven't been through nothing related. Like, that shit hit home.
That shit was a hit, though.
Because it's like, he whooping her ass, but she can't live without him. She don't know what to do. That song is toxic by itself.
Baby, I don't know why you treat me so bad.
But you know why. Y'all bitches be knowing why. Y'all don't be, I'm going to keep it a bean. I think y'all be getting treated so bad is because, like, the level of, like, of y'all, like, the amount of shit that y'all can accept is through the roof. And hear me out. When it comes to male and female, right? Y'all got the ability, not all y'all do it, but y'all got the ability to accept so much shit. I'm talking about a nigga having a baby on you, whooping your ass, not talking to you right, not treating you right, not spoiling you, not fucking you right. Y'all got a high list of tolerance for like shit like that.
Bullshit.
Us as niggas, it's like, I'm not accepting.
But I told you that in another episode. I said that y'all tolerance and y'all standards are much more higher than ours because if a chick do something to you, not saying that men don't go back, but if something really hurts y'all pride, y'all will never talk to that girl again. Y'all would be like hurt, but y'all go take y'all hurt somewhere else.
Right.
We will scream, yell, cry, and be like, I'm out of here. And then next thing you know, we in the bed cuddling and ain't nothing happening.
I think it's because, and we is about to end this because we're going on, but I think it's like, I'm not going to say sex. It's like.
That's a strong connection.
It's the potential that you created for this person that makes you stay. Like, in the beginning, you know, he was busy about his business. You're like, oh yeah, he gonna get money. He gonna be, and it's the potential that you have for a person that makes you stay. Because I felt myself staying one time in a relationship because I see the potential. Like, you know, she a great this and a great that, and I feel like later on down the line we can correct whatever we doing now, but it'd be more beneficial to be with her later down the line. Yeah, and that's the problem because potential is like a guess of you know
it
what
keeps
it could
you
be.
It keeps your mind going.
Yeah,
like,
but it's not stamped.
Be. Oh, for sure.
It's like it could be, but it also could not be.
Yeah.
So don't stay for potential. If you see that there's potential and you see like ain't going that way, don't fight it. Don't. Route. Yeah, you gotta take the route. Like maybe this nigga's a draft bust. I thought he was a number 1 pick. This nigga look like a draft bust.
But then he sit on the bench. I thought he was the top 5, but he keeps getting benched. But another thing before we end it, I think that we go off the feeling that we had when we first met somebody, and we keep running after it like a high. Like when if you ever got high, I don't care what you did, you keep chasing that high. That's why people constantly get high because they keep thinking, oh, it's gonna be like the first time. It's the same thing in relationships. Oh, it was all good for 6 months. The shit go bad for another 6 months, and you keep trying to chase that first 6 months, and it never comes back.
No, that's facts. I like that. Yeah, that's real shit.
It never comes back.
I told people all the time, when you're in a relationship, that's the best part. That first little the butterflies. It's right here. But if a relationship going to slowly decline or it's going to fast decline, it don't really get better. Because that's the best feeling in the world when you first meet somebody. Because it's like it's so new. I want to see his face. I want to see that
unknown. The unknown keeps you.
But it can stay stagnant. But it's only going to go down. That's why they say I'm at the top. All I can go is down. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? They don't start right here and go up. You ain't never meet nobody you stressed out with them. You're homeless already. You like, nigga, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it only goes down, but you know, don't fall in love with the potential of somebody if they actions are not showing that they are worth what you thought they would be. Yeah. And that's the end of session 109. We're gonna tap out.